Good afternoon, students. Myself, Professor Beradesky from Mechanical Engineering Department. Today, I would like to explain the topic scaling from unit number 1, that is geometric transformation, from the subject solid modeling and drafting. So, students, in previous lecture, we have covered the topic, that is rotation and scaling. These are the two types of two-dimensional geometric transformations. So, students, first of all, learn what is scaling, that we have already discussed the scaling, definition of scaling, which formula is used to calculate the scaling parameters. So, scaling means what? Scaling is the transformation that alters the size of the object. It's called as scaling. So, there are two types of scaling. First one is uniform scaling, and second, non-uniform scaling. So, what is uniform scaling? Uniform scaling is nothing but uh, the object size is equal in both x and y direction above z axis. That is called as uniform scaling. And non-uniform scaling means what? The object size is different in x and y direction, is called as non-uniform scaling. This is called as scaling. And in previous lecture, we have already covered the type. First type is uniform scaling. So in today's lecture, I would like to explain the second type of scaling is non-uniform scaling. So first of all, I just write down here the formula to calculate the scaling parameter. That is P dash is equal to P into S. By using this formula, we are going to calculate the scaling parameters, or to solve the numerical based on the scaling. P dash is equal to P into S. Okay. So scaling means what? The transformation alters the size of the object. Means here we have to find out the dimensions of object, that is dimensions of new object. P dash is equal to P, dimension of old object, into S, that is scaling parameter. Means this formula is nothing but x dash y dash is equal to xy, that is in terms of matrix form is xy into S. What is S? S is scaling parameter, that is Sx 0 0 Sy. In matrix form, this formula becomes P dash is equal to P into S, where P dash is x dash y dash is equal to P is xy into S is Sx 0 0 Sy. So in today's lecture, we covered second topic, that is non-uniform scaling. So here I just draw a graph, and along x-axis and along y-axis take distances as 1 2 3 4 5, and along y-axis as again 1 2 3 4 5, and we'll take example of triangle. Here we have to scale a triangle having coordinates a, b, c. A coordinate is 1 1, b 2 1, and c coordinate is 1 2. Here we have to draw a triangle by using these points A, B, and C. So just transform these points into the graph, that is A11. A11. This 1 1 means what? These are the x and y distances along x-axis and along y-axis. So just transform first point A. X distance is 1. X distance is 1 and y distance is 1. This here, locate this point as A 1 1. B point, x distance is 2, y distance is 1. X distance is 2 and y distance is 1. Just locate this point B as 2 1. C point. The x distance is 1, y distance is 2. X distance is 1, y distance is 2. C point is nothing but 1, 2. Now to draw straight lines joining these 3 points A, B and C. So here our task is to transform or scale this triangle to the new position or to the new coordinates. So how to transform? How to transform this triangle to the new position? Here we take scaling parameters Sx and Sy. So assume what Sx is equal to 1 and Sy is equal to 2. Assume Sx is equal to 1 and Sy is equal to 2. So our formula becomes here to transform a triangle. That's why here we consider points A dash, B dash, C dash is equal to A, B, C into S. Where S is scaling parameter. So therefore A dash, B dash, C dash. These are the new points or vertices of triangle A dash, B dash, C dash is equal to ABC. We know that the vertices for our whole triangle ABC is 1, 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2. So multiply by into S. What is S? S is scaling parameter. That is Sx 0, 0, Sy. So here we assume what Sx is 1 and Sy is 2. Therefore A dash, B dash, C dash is equal to 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2 into Sx. Here Sx is 1, 0, 0, Sy is 2. So by solving this matrix A dash, B dash, C dash is equal to, how to solve this matrix? By considering addition and multiplication. First of all, consider first row, first column for first element, and for second element consider first row and second column. So for first row, first column, here it is 1 into 1, this 1, 1 into 1 plus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 0. That is our first element. For second element, this 1, 1 into 0, 1 into 0. This 1 into 0 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2. Okay, for second row, this 2 into 1, 2 into 1 plus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 0. For second element, 2 into 0 plus 1 into 2. And for last, third row, this 1 into 0, 1 into 1 plus 2 into 0. And second, this 1 into 0, 1 into 0 plus 2 into 2. Okay, so by calculation, A dash B dash C dash is equal to this 1 into 1 becomes 1, 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 1, 2, 2 into 1 again 2, 1 into 1, 1 and 2 into 2, 4. These are the new coordinates for triangle ABC, that is A dash B dash C dash is equal to 1 2 2 2 and 1 4. This here new coordinates of triangle are A dash is 1 2, B dash 2 2 and C dash is 1 4. These are the new coordinates or vertices of triangle ABC. So now to just transform these points to the graph and draw a triangle, that is new triangle. So for A dash point is here 1 2. X distance is 1, y distance is 2. For B dash, x distance is 2 and y distance is 2. This point B dash 2 2 and C dash, x distance is 1 and y distance is 4, means here C dash 1 4, and just draw a straight line joining these 3 points A dash B dash C dash. You get triangle, that scale triangle A dash B dash and C dash. So this one is the example of scaling, that is non-uniform scaling. And in uniform scaling, or if the scaling factor Sx and Sy are greater than 1, then it increases the object size. If the scaling factors Sx and Sy are less than 1, then it decreases the object size. So this is all about the types of scaling. What is scaling? Types of scaling. In next topic is reflection. So these are the important two-dimensional geometric transformation, and we have covered the theory part of translation, rotation, scaling, and this is the last type of two-dimensional geometric transformation is reflection. So what is reflection? Reflection is the process of obtaining a mirror of the original shape, or reflection is nothing but it is the process of obtaining mirror image of the original shape is called as reflection. So reflection is used in many engineering products which are symmetrical, then and then only you have to use the reflection parameter, okay, or reflection as a geometric transformation. Okay, so here to discuss in detail what is reflection and what is the formula to calculate the new dimensions of object using reflection. So reflection what is reflection? Reflection is the process of obtaining a mirror image of the original shape, and reflection is used in many engineering products which are symmetrical in shape. And the general equation of reflection is P dash is equal to P into M. General equation of reflection is P dash is equal to P into m, and there are 4 to 5 different types of reflections. Conditions of reflections are there. We'll take one by one. First condition is reflection about y-axis. First condition is reflection about y-axis. We'll take simple example of reflection about y-axis. So for example, just draw xy coordinates here, y, x, and suppose we take example of triangle. We have to reflect this triangle about y-axis. So here we have to transform or reflect this triangle about y-axis. Looks like in this way we have to reflect this triangle. That is, here take it as 1 dash, 2 dash, and sorry, here it is 1, 2, 3, because this is our original triangle. We have to reflect this triangle about y-axis, means this triangle. This triangle is nothing but our reflected triangle about y-axis, 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. So for this particular case, the reflection parameter m is equal to minus 1 0 0 1, minus 1 0 0 1, minus 1. How it becomes minus 1? Because this reflected triangle is along negative x-axis and positive y-axis. That's why here the text is x and y. X is minus, y is positive. That's why here I just write down minus 1 0 0 1. M is what? Reflection parameter. This one is the first condition. Second condition is reflection about x-axis. Second condition about reflection about x-axis. So I just draw again x and y coordinate system, x, y, reflection about x-axis. Suppose take example of a triangle. This is our old triangle, that is 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. We have to reflect this triangle about x-axis. Here this one is our reflected triangle. Sorry, this one is our original triangle, and we have to reflect this original triangle to the about x-axis as 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash. This 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash is nothing but our reflected triangle. And here again, for this particular case, our triangle is along, or it occurs in positive x-axis and negative y-axis. Means this this reflection parameter m for this case is nothing but x x parameter is positive. That's why we take here positive plus 1 0 and 0 minus 1. Why minus 1? Because this reflected triangle is acting towards negative y-axis. That's why here we take sign for this as minus, that is minus 1. This one is the second condition of reflection. Third condition of reflection is nothing but reflection about line y is equal to x. Reflection. Third condition is reflection about line y is equal to x. Third condition of reflection. Just draw xy coordinates, x, y, here line. That line is nothing but y is equal to x. Line y is equal to x, y coordinate, y axis, x axis. Here this triangle, we have to reflect this triangle. Reflect this triangle as or draw as like this. This is our original triangle having coordinates 1, 2, 3. That is our, this one is our reflected triangle and original triangle. Original triangle is like this. This original triangle, that is 1, 2, 3. This triangle is nothing but reflected triangle. That is reflected triangle. 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash is nothing but a reflected triangle about line y is equal to x. And this 1, 2, 3, this triangle is nothing but original triangle. And for this particular case, the reflection parameter m, is 0, 1 and 1, 0. Why 0, 1 or 1, 0? Because this reflected triangle is acting onto the positive x-axis and positive y-axis. And for positive x-axis, we'll take distance as positive x as 1 and positive y as, for positive y as plus 1. So this one is the one condition of reflection about line y is equal to x. Then next, fourth condition is a reflection about line y is equal to minus x. Reflection y is equal to minus x. So for this particular case, again, I just draw axis, y-axis, here it is x-axis, and draw one line, that is line y is equal to minus x. I just draw a triangle. This triangle is nothing but, that is our original triangle. We have to reflect this triangle about line y is equal to minus x. So the triangle becomes the shape of triangle like this. This point we have to reflect three points of triangle, that is 1, 2, 3. This one is our original triangle 1, 2, 3, and this 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash is nothing but our reflected triangle. 1 dash, 2 dash, and 3 dash is reflected triangle above line y is equal to minus x. And for this particular case, m reflection parameter is 0, minus 1, minus 1, 0. Why 0, why minus 1? Because this reflected triangle is occurs to the negative x-axis and negative y-axis. That's why here we consider x as minus 1 and y as minus 1. And the last case or last condition of reflection is reflection about both axes. Both axes means reflection about x and y axis. So last condition of reflection is reflection about x and y axis. X and y axis. Let's take one simple example of reflection about x and y axis. As again, this one is y axis, x axis, x and y. Just draw a triangle. Suppose this one is our original triangle. Original triangle having the name 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We have to reflect this triangle. We have to reflect this triangle about both axes, about x axis and about y axis. In first case, we have to reflect this triangle about which axis? Y axis. And after reflecting, triangle is how to reflect this triangle about y axis, and again we have to reflect the triangle about x axis, and finally our triangle is reflected about x axis as like this. This one is our reflected triangle, that is here. It is 2 dash, 1 dash, and 3 dash. Here, in first step, you have to reflect this triangle about y-axis, and in second step, you have to reflect this triangle about x-axis as 2 double dash, 1 double dash, and 3 double dash. Double dash means you have to reflect twice, 2 times. That's why take here 2 dash, 1 dash, and 3 dash. And for this particular condition, the reflection parameter m is equal to minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. Why minus 1? Minus 1 because the x coordinate is minus 1 and y coordinate is also minus 1 for this reflected triangle. So these are the some conditions of reflection. So in today's lecture, we covered what is non-uniform scaling, what is reflection, which formula is used to calculate or to find the new coordinates by using reflection, and there are 5 conditions for reflection. First condition is reflection about y-axis. Second condition, reflection about x-axis. Third condition, reflection about line y is equal to x. Fourth condition, reflection about line y is equal to minus x. And fifth condition is reflection about x and y axis. And what is reflection? Reflection is nothing but is the process of obtaining a mirror image of the original shape is called as reflection. So today we stop here. Thank you.